As we all know already, the European Union, who is also called EU, have submitted their report on our last election, that is the February 2023 election. They have published a copy of the report and also sent, a copy to INEC. In the report, they allege that the election wasn't free and fair, and they also mention both FFK and his counterpart, that other man, as the major culprit of a misinformation during the election. We also saw that soon after the report was released, some people, who call themselves representatives of Nigerian youths, mobilized themselves to the EU's office in Abuja, protesting the EU report, saying that the report by EU is not a reflection of what happened during the last election in Nigeria. They challenged the European Union to withdraw this said report that's already been published. Before we go into the details of today's news, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe, turn on the post notification bell, give this video a massive thumbs up, share this video with your friends and family, leave your opinions in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. EU report: Stop embarrassing Nigeria, Labour Party tells APC. The Labour Party has expressed shock over the All Progressive Congress APC-led protest over the final report of a European Union observer mission to the 2023 general election. Acting National Publicity Secretary of the Labour Party, Obiora Ifo, described the protest, which he noted was embarked upon by Aryans, as embarrassing and uncalled for. He said this in a statement issued in Abuja late on Friday. He said the Labour Party's attention was drawn to the protest held by Helens at the premises of a European Union mission in Abuja. According to him, the Labour Party views such protestation as a huge national embarrassment, as it shows how antithetical the party is to truth and measures that will grow and strengthen Nigerians' democracy. The protesters were demanding that the EU should withdraw its final report on Nigeria's 2023 general election, held on 25 February and 18 March 2023, because, as they claimed, the report was capable of setting the country on fire. Labour Party finds it counter-intrusive, awkward and very difficult to comprehend that if after the electoral brigade of the APC in cahoots with the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC on February 25, Nigeria did not go on fire because of the non-violent disposition of our standard bearer, Peter Obi. It is now that APC thinks the sharp truth coming from an unbiased independent body like the EU will set Nigeria on fire. What the Labour Party expected the APC to do is to lavishly appreciate the European Union for their continued yeoman contributions to the growth of democracy in our country through needs assessment missions and consequent financial technical, and logical support, which the 94-page report further underscores. What the APC government should have done, even standing in their epileptic's position, is to borrow a leave from the late President Umaru Yar'Adua, who in 2007, after winning the presidential election, perceived by international observers as not sufficiently credible, accepted to make amends by promising to reform the electoral system. He further said it was the reform of the electoral system started by Yar'Adua and continued by his successor, President Goodluck Jonathan, after his death that facilitated the victory over an opposition APC defeating an incumbent People's Democratic Party PDP in 2015. It's the height of ingratitude and lack of sense of history for the same APC to be protesting against the same EU that had never failed to issue its observation reports after every election since 1999 and shouldn't have looked away at the worst and most egregiously conducted elections in the history of Nigeria. What the Labour Party expects the ruling party to do, if they can, is to discredit the reports point by point, but where they can't, they should accept the fact that they are in possession of a stolen mandate, a reality known to all and sundry. It's not difficult to understand why such an unbiased, forthright report is so discomforting to the ruling party to the extent of hiring protesters, because no thief likes to see or hear from anybody coming with evidence that will expose them. What Nigeria and indeed lovers of democracy globally should do is to appreciate the EU for its persistent role in growing democratic principles in our land and refusing to be frustrated despite the anti-democratic attitude of our politicians and leaders. APC should understand fully that seeking to represent Nigeria with a stolen electoral mandate at various African and international fora, where representatives of smaller countries that were able to conduct credible elections with broadly accepted outcomes are present, will always remain an albatross of our country. As much as the APC may excoriate the EU, its unvarnished report is universally available and cannot be redacted or suppressed. You all, what do you think of this? Like the Labour Party said, instead of just trying to dismiss it, they should just accept their faults. They should, or if they want to contradict and say no, it's not the truth, they should at least give points. They should contradict it point by point, stating instances why the report is wrong. You guys, let me have your thoughts in the comment section. Subscribe if you haven't. Give this video a massive thumbs up. Share with your friends and family. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.